Hey, Coach Abel here along with my colleague Kevin the Machine Weiss, the Abel Body Experts, and we're going to do a special Coach 'em Up session here. Coach, I want to talk to you about this carb depletion workouts that we see people plugging here and there and everywhere, especially for people that compete or whatnot. And I've never understood the term myself. It's a redundant term, and this is what we're going to talk about today, because all workouts of high intensity are carb depletion workouts, all of them. So there's no such thing as a special carb depletion workout other than if you're cutting your carbs, which if you're monitoring your calories to burn body fat, again, over an extended period of time, that cumulative effect, guess what? You are carb depleted. That is what the super compensation phase is all about. That's why someone like Coach can be on a cycle diet and have a cheat day every week where he's eating 15,000 calories and still be depleted by the following week. So carb depletion workout is a contradiction in terms. We see this all the time, that if people in sports like hockey, football, if they didn't spend their days off during the week eating as much as they can or what they normally can to replenish their glycogen stores, they wouldn't be able to perform the following week. They don't do anything called a carb depletion workout, and they certainly don't monitor their calories. And most of these guys are getting their carb restoration at the nightclubs after the game in terms of vodka and orange juice or beer or whatnot. So
Yeah.
carb depletion workout is one of these industry hyped words, phrases that don't mean anything, and they certainly have no basis at all in science. None. Zip, zero, nada. Carb depletion workout, every workout of high intensity is a carb depletion workout. If you're dieting at the same time, you're going to be exponentially more carb depleted over time than the person who's not paying attention to calorie restriction and is replenishing his carbs on a regular basis. Coach?
Yeah, and they also use these two in conjunction with a low carb diet as well, and that's simply not necessary when, like you said, if you're in a calorie deficit. It doesn't have to be a massive calorie deficit. If it'll just take you a little longer to get into that super compensation phase. But if you're in a calorie deficit, sure enough, you're going to eventually deplete your glycogen. That's just the way it works.
And then it needs replenishment.
Yeah.
You don't need to bottom out to absolute zero to be carb depleted. All this carb depletion and loading makes absolutely no sense, and we got plenty of proof of that, and in follow-up Coach 'em Up sessions we'll actually talk about that again from my actual textbook, discussing all these matters. Something I've known for 20 years. It's just nice to have textbook support. So carb depletion workouts, carb depletion in your diet, makes no sense scientifically if you understand what you're doing, long-term cumulative effects of training and calorie restriction. This has been a special Coach 'em Up.